Welcome back to my video tutorial, and I hope you guys are fine. For today I'm going to show it to you how to make this lark's foot track stitch. So lark's foot track stitch. It's kind of difficult to say it, but it is nice to see the stitches. It's kind of a cable texture. And then this is very nice if you're using this kind of stitch as a shawl or cardigan. Okay, and I'm still using the hook size 3.5 millimeter, and then this time I'm going to use the wool yarn. Okay, and then for this lark's foot track stitch, you need to do the multiple of 6 and then plus 3. So you do 6, 6 and 6 plus 6 until the length that you desire, and then at the end you add another 3 chains. Okay, and then for this tutorial I'm going to do 6 times 4, which is 24, and then plus 3, and total becoming 27 chains. Okay, so grab your yarn, make the slip knot, and then do the chains of 6 times 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is first set, and then continue doing so until you have 24. So one more, this is 12. 1, 2 and 3. So 1, 2 and 3. So let me recounting it again. Make sure I have the 24, which is a set of 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and then 12. So 12 times 2 is 24, and then I will add 3 more chains. So 1, 2 and 3. So the first row we're going to do double crochet into the 4 chains. So you skip 1, 2 and 3, and then you do the double crochet into the 4 chains from the hook. So grab your yarn and then make sure you have the 3 loops, yarn over the first 2 and then yarn over the second 2. So this is what you're going to do. You make 1 double crochet into each stitch for another 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. In total you will have 6 double crochet. So this is the 3rd double crochet, and then the 4, and then the 5, and then 6. So you have 6 double crochet for the first gap here. So what will happen, any length that you desire on the first row, on the first, how do you call it, a block, it will be always 6, and then in the middle is a 5 double crochet, 5 double crochet, and then at the end of the block it will be 6 double crochet. So we are making the first block, which is 6 double crochet, and then you need to do chain 1 and then skip these chains and then make another double crochet the next to it. So this is 1, and then you do another 1 double crochet on the each stitch until you have total 5 double crochet. So this is number 2, number 3, number 4, and then number 5 double crochet. Okay, so the first block is 6 double crochet, chains 1 and then skip 1, and then you make another 5 double crochet and then chain 1, skip 1, skip 1, and then make another 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So you have 5 double crochet, and then in between chain 1 and then skip 1. So since I'm making it shorter, so the one in the between I have only 2 blocks. Now if your project is longer than this, so absolutely you will have more the gap, the block of the 5 double crochet, so instead of only 2. Okay, and then so chain 1 to the last one, skip 1. I will do 1 single crochet on the each stitch, so in total you will have 6 double crochet. Skip this one and then do the next one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the last one is 6. Okay, so whatever the length that you have is always keep in mind. On the first block it's always 6, because one of them it will be the border, and then it's happened to this part as well. You make another 6, and then one double crochet at the end, it will be at the border. So in between is always 5 double crochet, and then there is a gap, chain 1 and then skip 1, chain 1 and skip 1 in between. All right, so we're going to move to the row number 2, which you need to do chains 1, chains 1, turn your work, and then you make single crochet into the same stitch, single crochet, and then you do single crochet for the next 5 single crochet, and then you're repeating exactly the same. So single crochet, this is the first one, another 5 single crochet, and then chain 1, another 5 single crochet, chain 1, and then another 5 double crochet, chain 1, and then the last one is 6 single crochet. Okay, so you just did the first single crochet, you need to do another 5, in total 6 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So in total you have 6, because you did the 6 double crochet, so on the top of it you need to have 6 single crochet as well. Okay, and then chain 1 following the gap, the space, and then you do single crochet next to it, and then you make 5 single crochet in this block in total, and then chain 1, and then again you're repeating single crochet, chain 1 and a single crochet on the 8th stitch until the end. I'll meet you there shortly. Okay, so I'm almost reaching the end. Don't forget that where you did the first one you are skipping the 3 chains. What you need to do is single crochet on the top of that stitch, like that. So you have 6 in total. Okay, now we're going to move to the row number 3, which you need to do chain 3, 1, 2, and then 3, and then turn your work, and this will be the challenging part where we're going to start making the cross. So there is a front post double crochet, and then double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, and then the last one before you're reaching the last stitch you do another front post double crochet using the same space. Okay, let's do that. So you just did the chain 3 and turn your work. You do not do any other stitches here because this chain 3 will be counting as the first double crochet. So what you're going to do is move to the next stitch. What we're going to do is making unfinished double crochet. What I'm saying by that is the normal double crochet, you will start making the first 2 and then the second 2. Yeah, however, it's not the case. We are not going to finish it. So let me repeat. We're going to do unfinished double crochet. So grab your yarn, insert your hook to that stitch, and then make sure you have the 3 loop and grab your first 2. So this is called unfinished double crochet. You don't close it right away. So what you're going to do now is pay attention to this first block, which is the 6. Remember that we have the 6 double crochet. The first double crochet here, you ignore it because this it will be counting as the border. So what you need to focus on, looking into the 5 double crochet and then look into the middle. So 2 there and then 1 here, another 2 there. So look into the middle stitch, middle double crochet, and then you're going to do the triple double crochet into that. So triple front triple front post of triple crochet. So what you need to do is grab your yarn 2 times. So now you have the 4 yarn into your hook, 4 loops into your hook, and then insert your hook to that part in the middle one and then bring it out to the other side. At the same time, grab your yarn, pull it through. Now you have 5 loops into the hook. So grab the first 2, yarn over the second 2, and then you only left with the 3, yarn over all through together. So that's how your front post triple crochet look like. Okay, and when you put this aside, what you're going to do the next is doing the double crochet after this unfinished double crochet. So when you turn like this, you will not do any stitch there because you just did unfinished double crochet, and then next to it you do 1 double crochet, and then next to it 1 double crochet, 2, and then next to it 1 double crochet. Okay, now we have 1 single crochet left here, which this is the chain 1 space. Before we close here, so we're going to make another triple front post triple crochet. So what you need to do is grab your yarn 2 times and make sure you have the 3 loops on the hook, and then insert your hook to the same where you did it, the front post double crochet. So grab your yarn, insert your hook to that part, bring it out to the other side, and yarn over and pull it through. So you have the 4 loops on the hook, yarn over for the first 2, yarn over the second 2, and before you closing it, yarn over another loops, and then you go to the next stitch, the last one, making a double crochet. So now you have 4, yarn over for the first 2 and yarn over the 3 all together. So that's how it's look like. Sounds complicated, sounds challenging, but you can do it. Okay, So if I can do it, you can do it too. I know it is challenging and it's difficult on the beginning, but do not intimidate it because of this triple crochet, front post triple crochet, and then you giving up in the middle of the way. So let me show it to you one more time. Okay, so you just did here. What you need to do the next is chain 1. Okay, and then skipping this one. So after you do chain 1, you're going to do the next one in the next stitch, not here, this is the chain 1 space. In the next stitch you're going to do the unfinished double crochet. So grab your first 2 and then don't closing it, and then yarn over 2 times. Now you have the 4 loops into the hook. Now focus again, you have 5 double crochet, 1 2 3 4 5. So look into the middle. So grab your yarn together with the hook and then insert your hook to that gap, and then coming out from the other side like that, and then yarn over your yarn. Now you have 5 loops on the hook. Yarn over the first 2, yarn over the second 2, and then yarn over the third one all together. So this is your front post triple crochet. Now put this aside and look into the back. What you're going to do is you do the double crochet into that, double crochet into that, and then double crochet into that. So there are 3 double crochet. So 1 2 3. Now we have 1 more single crochet on the top of it. So before we go in there, you need to do another front post triple crochet. So grab your yarn 2 times and then insert your hook to the same space that you do the front post triple crochet earlier, and then grab your yarn. Now you have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over the first 2, yarn over the second 2, and then before you closing it, you make another unfinished double crochet. So yarn over the first 2. Now once you have the last 3, yarn over all together, and then this is your second part of the lark's foot track look like. Okay, let's continue. So chain 1 and then unfinished double crochet next to it. Skip this one because this is chain 1 space, and then next to it you make unfinished double crochet, yarn over, and then leave it these 2 loops, do not closing it, yarn over 2 times. Now you have the 4 loops. Focus on in the middle of these 5 double crochet, insert your hook to that gap and then bring it out to the next gap, yarn over your yarn. Now you have 5 loops into the hook, and then yarn over for the first 2, yarn over the second 2, yarn over all together at the same time. Okay, and then put aside this one, and then what we're going to do is you make 1 double crochet there, 1 double crochet there, and 1 double crochet there, and then leave this the last one. So you will have the 3 double crochet in total. 1 2 3. So before we move to the next one, we will do another front post triple crochet. Yarn over 2 times and then insert your hook to that same space, yarn over. Now you have the 4 loops, yarn over the first 2, yarn over the second 2. before you closing it, you grab your yarn again. Now you have the 3 loops, and you will make double crochet into that last stitch. Yarn over the first 2 and then yarn over all the 3 together. So this is your 3-1, the third part. Okay, and then this is the back part look like that, right? So how do you feel now? Is it still difficult? So you start gradually understanding how to making it. So again, don't giving up. It is challenging, sounds complicated, it is look like complicated, but once you're doing it slowly by slowly, and I'm sure you can do it. Okay, so let's move to the next. So chain 1 and then skip this one and then do the unfinished double crochet to the next to it. So yarn over, so you have 2 loops, yarn over 2 times. Now you have 4 loops, and then the last part is 6 double crochet, but as I mentioned earlier, ignore the last one and then focus on this 5 only, because this double crochet on the last one acting as if the border. So focus on that. So your middle part will be in this one, the same as before, 2 here and then 1 here and then to the one. So go to that part and coming out to the other side, grab your yarn. Now you have the 5 loops. Yarn over the first 2, yarn over the second 2, and then yarn over the last 3 all together. Okay, and then look into this side. So we're going to do 1 double crochet into each stitch, 1, 2, and then 3. You can make another one, 3, and before you finishing it for this one, you make another triple crochet. So yarn over 2 times, insert your hook to that part, yarn over. Now you have the 4 loops into the hook, yarn over the first 2, yarn over the second 2, and do not closing it, and then yarn over the next one, and then make another double crochet. Now you have 4 loops, yarn over the first 2, and then yarn over all together at the same time. So this is your last part of the lark's foot track stitch. So the last one is you do the normal double crochet into that stitch. So you have completed row number 3. Okay, and then we're going to continue to the next one, which is chain 1, and then you will make exactly the same as before. So it's a single crochet into the same stitch, and then single crochet under each stitch until you have the first block, which is 6 double crochet, and then so this is number 1 2 3 4, and then 5, and then 6, and then chain 1, and then again 1 2 3 4 5. Under each stitch you do the single crochet, chains 1, and then again 1 single crochet under each stitch until you have 5, chains 1, and then the last one you do the single crochet until the last one. So I'll meet you shortly here. Okay, so on the last stitch, so what I will do, the single crochet on the top of the chain 3 on the beginning. So you do the single crochet on that part. So we're going to move to the row number 5, which repeating the triple crochet front post or front post triple crochet. So chain 3, 1 and 2 and 3, and turn your work. So in this part it will be more easier because you just did the first lark's boot struck. So the next one, it will be focus into the middle of the that you have done earlier. So you do exactly the same. You do unfinished double crochet into that stitch. So you do unfinished double crochet, and then you do the grab your yarn 2 times and then focus into the middle here. So this previous triple crochet front post is making it like a Y letter. So the one you do the find the stitch the double crochet into the center one. So if you do it like this, you know that, give me 1 second. So you know that this this is the one in the middle where do you need to do the front post triple crochet here. So let me do that. Let me repeat from here. So yarn over and then making, skip this one because the chain 3 that you just did, it will be counting as the first double crochet, and then you make the stitch next to it, but unfinished double crochet. So you keep that 2 loops and then you yarn over 2 times. I have a visitor. It's a beautiful bird outside. I think because the weather is very bad outside, it's raining, a strong wind, so they're trying to find the house to cover themselves. No, I mean to not get wet. So let's back to this one. So yarn over the 2 loops, and then now you have the 4 loops, and then focus on the middle one. So you insert your hook to that part and then grab your yarn to the other side, and then grab your yarn, and now you have the 5 loops into the hook. Yarn over the first 2, yarn over the second 2, and yarn over the last 3 all together. And then if you remove here, not remove, I mean put aside, you will do 1 double crochet there, 1 there, and 1 there. So total is 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, and then before you move to the next one, you will do another triple crochet front post. So grab your yarn 2 times and then insert your hook to that same stitch, the one that we did earlier. Yarn over for the first 2, yarn over the second 2, and then before you closing it, yarn over 1 more time, and then you'll make double crochet onto the last stitch like that. Now you have the 4 loops onto the hook, yarn over the first 2, yarn over all together on the last 3. So this is how it will be look like. So you're making the first one, and then now we are doing the second one, and then this pattern is keep repeating this row, which is row number where are we, 4, 5. This is number 5. So this is row number 5. You repeating this one, and then row number 6, which is single crochet all across. So it's again repeating until the length that you desire. Let me continue this one more, and then you will have an idea where we are. So chain 1 is always chain 1 to make the space, and then next to it you do the unfinished double crochet. So like that, yarn over 2 times. We're going to do the front post triple crochet. Yarn over the first 2, yarn over the second 2, yarn over the the last 3 all together, and then double crochet into that part. 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, and then before you closing the last one, you do another triple crochet front post. 1, 2, and then do not closing it, you grab your yarn and then making the double crochet into the last one. First 2 and then the last 3 all together. So this is your second part. Okay, so it's very nice texture. Now it's heavy rain outside. It's a very cloudy and dark. I hope in your area is more warmer. So like that. Okay, chain 1 and then make to the next one is unfinished double crochet, and then make another triple crochet front post to that in the middle part. So insert your hook and then coming out to next to, and then yarn over your yarn, first 2, the second 2, and then the last 3 all together, and then double crochet into that back part. 1, 2, and then 3, and then yarn over 2 times, making another triple crochet front post to the same space. 1 and then 2, do not closing it, and then yarn over, making another 1 and then yarn over all together. So this is the third part. Okay, so chain 1, always making chains 1 in between, yarn over, making the unfinished double crochet, and then yarn over 2 times, making the front post triple crochet. 1, 2, and then 3, and then double crochet into the back part, and then 1 more, and then 3. So you have 3 double crochet, yeah, in between, and then yarn over 2 times, making another front post triple crochet, 1 and then 2. Do not closing it, so yarn over 1 more, and then making the double crochet into that, yarn over all 3 together. So you are almost reaching the end. Okay, so this is how it's look like. And then the last one, you will do 1 double crochet as the border. Okay, so this is how it's look like. So basically you will continue doing this, repeating. You chain 1 and then turn, and then do all single crochet, chain 1 single crochet, chain 1 all single crochet until the end, and then make chain 3 and turn your work, and then you're coming back to this part where you need to do the triple front post triple crochet into the middle one, and then this pattern is repeating exactly the same until the length that you desire. Okay, so this is the front part, and then this is on the back part. I hope this tutorial is encourage you to making more crochet projects. And then, like I said, if you see the challenging stitches, do not give up in the middle. So keep going, keep continue, so until you really know how to do that. Okay, if you have any question, don't forget to leave the comment below, or you send me a post to your creation, or you can send me reaching me by email as well if you have any question. Okay guys, so that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I would love to see your creation as well. You may post it on my Facebook page or my Instagram. Right? So I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.